You spend Saturday helping a girl pack her apartment, sweating through your shirt hauling heavy boxes up a dimly lit flight of stairs. 2 days later, you watch that same woman wrap her arms around a man in a leather jacket and speed off on his motorcycle. It leaves you standing there with one question. Why do women fall for men who treat them like dirt while ignoring the ones who actually help them? This scenario creates a convenient myth. It frames men as helpless casualties of irrational dating preferences, suggesting that kindness itself is the problem. In reality, the dating pool is crowded with stable, well-adjusted women who are actively seeking a reliable partner. This scatterplot represents the available dating market. Despite a dense cluster of stable partners in the center, many men will ignore the healthy options to lock on to a single, erratic outlier at the edge of the graph. The question shouldn't be why women choose bad boys. It should be why you are exclusively attracted to women who treat you poorly. This pattern points to a psychological blind spot. It forces a cycle of self-sabotage, where men repeatedly select toxic, emotionally unavailable partners, while the stable ones remain invisible. There is a wide gap between a partner who is fun and spontaneous and one whose life is a series of unstable, dangerous dramas. Many men fall into the Snow White phenomenon, pursuing women who are in a state of constant turmoil because they appear to need a savior. This savior dynamic operates in a loop. You provide intervention for turmoil to receive ego validation, securing a chaotic partner's loyalty. But the system collapses. When they return to their destructive baseline, the intervention fails, and ego validation disappears. Relationships require a foundation of mutual identity, rather than one person acting as a utility for the other. Direct tone. The savior impulse serves as an ego-driven strategy to manufacture a sense of control and guaranteed loyalty. We need to dismantle the nice guy label by looking at the two specific behavioral profiles it usually conceals. The first is the doormat. This profile uses excessive accommodation and a total lack of boundaries to mask deep-seated low self-esteem. The second is the manipulator, who weaponizes false niceness as a form of passive aggression. This manipulator operates through a covert contract. They load a scale with unrequested favors, expecting it to tip with romantic compensation. When unfulfilled, the result is emotional blackmail. This graph tracks the rapid decline in stability as hostility takes over. These behaviors consistently lose out to men who maintain firm boundaries and prioritize direct communication. Relying on manipulation or doormat behavior repels healthy women. It ensures you only attract people who are willing to exploit your lack of self-respect. Breaking this destructive cycle starts with accepting a fundamental truth. You cannot fix another person's life for them. First, you must monitor your attractions. Learn to distinguish between a genuine connection and the adrenaline rush that comes from managing someone else's drama. Second, redefine kindness. True kindness involves having the backbone to state your needs directly, abandoning guilt trips and passive aggression entirely. Finally, stop looking past independent women just because they don't require you to rescue them. When you stop using niceness as a tool for manipulation and stop chasing chaos to feed your ego, you become a viable partner for the stable, independent women who were there all along.